What's up, universe? So I bought a new scooter. I had one that, oh man, it's supposed to get you 20 miles, and mine only gets me like 5. I might be too big for it. It caps out at like 260. So I have one that's 440 pounds. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I would be happy with half the written specs. I would. I'd just get over it. I saw other people buying it earlier this year for like 1,600, and they said they liked it. So uh, said it was awesome, and it's the same brand, same type. So, but I got it for 999. I got the ninth one at 999, and the tax came out to my birth year. So yeah, my system holographic money has no tax. Uh, it's pretty efficient, and I thought of it, and it's a real show. I don't cheat with AI, so yeah. Yep, I've had moderations for really bad language before. I've gotten way better, but never for fake, never for passing off something as real that wasn't legit. So it's mentioned in history. Auto writers knew about it. Yeah. So anyway, I've got a new scooter coming. This one goes like 5 miles and it slows down because it's hauling my ass through. It's like hot too. It's like at night it's like 80 degrees. So that's probably part of it. Is it's just like it needs to rest because it'll do that. It'll slow down and pick back up again. It's probably just the heat, but yeah. New one will get here in a week. I had a pretty good deal on it, over 20% off, and I had free shipping. So yeah, there probably could have been a better one, but I like want it now because I want to go further than 5 miles without being weird. Yeah, I stamped money all day, and I got all of it out. It feels kind of cool going like this because I have like these green bands around my arm. One of my life paths could have been like a serious entertainer, like in Disney, but it's like I've got this big green glowing band, and I just like to cars. I like flash the money, and I go like that and let it go. It's awesome. It feels so good. Yeah. Thanks all. Love you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, my new scooter's gonna be cool. Um, yeah, I gotta visit like downtown and stuff. I have to test it. It's supposed to be able to go 50 miles. We'll see. I'll go like, yeah, I'll do like a big loop or something. See when it slows down. It'll get way better when it's colder. Like where I'm at, it's not rainy in the winter, and so like your electricity bill's nothing. But I'm offering free energy anyway. Like I have so many. You see that shake? I saw that. That's like the spirit of it. Yeah, how to manifest non-physical, how to be a being and be watched too. To me, the creator. It's not the creator can't be trusted, but the people who go, this is my dream time. This is like time for my dreams to come true. I don't believe that. I tried that. I don't believe it. It doesn't look like that. It's like, let's look at Sophie Powers. She's got a Jewish name. No offense if you believe that's real, but I know most of them are a write-in for the secret government. They circumcise. So you're not the chosen ones. You're the modest, humble circumcisers. So it's like the reason they have free money is they carry a poisonous message. And it's the sad truth. And so it's like, was she actually popular? Did she have one good song? Yeah, she paid for it, but they all do. They'll all tell you that. And I don't pay for it, not really. So I have what I have. Yeah. It's holographic money will fix those problems. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, thanks for watching. New scooters on the way. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I could do GoPro content. That would be really cool if I had get the phone rack. I gotta see how it looks. Yeah, that'd be fun. And I wish the Bluetooth could play here and on my speaker, so you get like the as the sound goes, and then they'd be able to hear it too. Instead, they just see my ears flashing and they have no idea what I'm listening to. You know what I mean? But to me, it doesn't matter. It's just so much fun. Yeah, once it gets cooler, it'd be nice. You don't have to run any heating or AC the whole winter, and it's still sunny enough to grow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill my yard with bear lauch. Yeah, free chives. Yep. It's kind of okay. I hope one day people live forever with eternal pleasure bodies. It really was like, that's why I didn't have kids. I was like, what am I giving away? It's not a gift. You know, as bad as my parents were to me, at least they were properly cold. It's like, who wants to live and die and eat world? You know, is there eternal life attainable through some enlightenment? Can I just think right? And my beard did get black. I said that. I didn't color it. I was like, if my beard turns dark again, it did. The gray's at the tip. Right? Maybe it is. I'll live forever. I do have great children. I have a great family life. Everyone loves me. Yeah, when your kids look up at your face, they better see the winningest winner, because if it's at all like he's a slight loser, it's like tears, cry, I thought I was going to get lucky, what is this? You know, you gotta save it. And the funny thing is if the losers don't breed, which they do now because the modest humble, be fruitful and multiply. They basically made you horrible and then made you make a ton of copies because that's the workforce. You know, and it's been through history, nothing but wars and slavery. So I woke up to it. I was like, that sucked. So eternal pleasure body AI spaceship core. I want you to live forever for free. You know, any details, like any sort of minor issue can be taken care of by the computer watching you. And it's not the same computer that we think of. It's like, this is like a channeling device, the proper origination. So you know how I do the speed painting all incredible? That's how the tech is going to be. The AI tech is going to be on another level that you didn't imagine. So yeah, Supreme Tech is about getting the owner of the universe to tell you how to do it. It's not about making yourself do it. It's not about learning more or really thinking of it. It's about cheating and getting it to just give you the answer, which is possible. Yeah, I definitely owe most of my success to knowing the creator, because I just know what's real and what is not. And what's real is this place has a foundation that's like here but not total, but it is here very much so. So yeah, this is the center of creation. This is, we are like the creator. Not at all. This isn't anything like the rest of it. Not really. And we are special. We're very unique. So we'll be able to relate with aliens. It won't be like we're dealing with totally different people, but it will be like, they're intense. Aliens, can you imagine? Okay, we're like millions of years old. Civilization-wise, we're like hundreds, you know. These are creatures who are like millions of years into high tech. So they're incredibly, just like, it's hard to say. I would definitely say entertaining. They know what you are and that they're talking to you. You know what I mean? So, thanks for listening. Yeah, I got a new scooter. Went driving, or not yet, in a week. My current one, yeah, it goes like 5 miles and then it slows down. It'll probably get better when it gets cooler. But the thing is rickety with me on top of it. Unless I have both hands on the wheel, the thing is bouncing around. So, but it feels really good having the glow arms on. That's fun, especially in the middle of the dark. You just feel like a roving party. Nothing's happening, and there's me with the ears and the lights throwing money, going like this. Yeah. So, it's pretty cool. Definitely a party. Yeah, I would love to have a love life, but that's like reproduction, and who really wants to be with someone circumcised? They kind of force you to be like, see, I've had sex with like a circumcised dick, and I took like dick pills too, so I got to see like, yeah, it's a kind of funny story, that one. It's like, I was Dating is weird because it means like you're setting dates for plans. Like we're gonna meet, we're gonna see if we're good, and the real date is like let's make a baby, you know. And I didn't do that. It was like let's just see each other every weekend or something, and it was fun. But it was like, yeah, I had one bottle of what you call the pills, and yeah, it was like I took one every 2 weeks. I didn't take them every day because honestly I didn't think they'd work, and I took them like just before I would go see her. But I remember one day it was like I could make such a good seal it started farting, like, which I couldn't do that before. It was impossible. And then like I seen, yeah, it makes a totally different sound when you're like too big. Yeah, it's like more like like wet meat hitting itself. And yeah, it was like Salvador Dali painting. So it's whatever. I don't feel like I lost anything. It's not something you have to copy to feel good about yourself, but it was like she's gonna be the most happiest when you get her pregnant. It is like you have sex with a girl once, amazing. You do it again, she's like, what? You know what I mean? Because her biology is she's done with it. But we had talked, we didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have a kid with her. It wasn't the time, they wouldn't have been happy. And yeah, I'm totally down playing support well. You see, if I do that and then I catch you on the side, like I'm gonna pump some out. I better see you caring for it and being better than I am. Because if you're not at all, I'm gonna be mad. And I'll tell you, happened before. Oh yeah, people are like, let's just nest up and reproduce, and I'm like, well, where's them? There's no support. You're not giving them anything nice. You know what I mean? I was really against it. Yeah. It's not how many kids you have, it's how well you take care of them. Do they have nice lives? Do they have nice destinies? If anything's like kind of sketchy or selfish, like I'm just doing this so I feel better. As soon as you're having a family so you feel good, you let the course of time dictate your intelligence. You have to see that your emotional wiring is about what got you here. Yeah. And that if you were to really be a unique happening, like I'm a supreme being embodiment. So I do it all my life, right? I probably could live forever if I tried. And yeah, like an old Ben. Oh, it's fun. You know, when I throw those down, I never see them on the ground. They disappear quick. I can like do a square and they're gone. So, yeah, but it's how I get the word out. So, yeah, that new scooter is going to be cool. I'm going to go really far. It says 50-mile range. With me on it, I'd be happy with 20. 20-mile range would be crazy. Maybe I do have to wait for it to get cooler. Yeah, during the day it's hot. It's hot during the day. I have a great, like, high efficiency air conditioner though. It's really smart. It pulls it outside. It doesn't like, yeah, it pulls its venting outside instead of in here, and it's like so good. It's not a swamp cooler, which some like. You can have a swamp cooler in a really dry place. In a wet place, you cannot stay cool with moisture, but in a super dry place, it evaporates so fast. Like I washed something outside and it was like wet, 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 dry in 5 seconds. You don't see that anywhere else. Nowhere else can do that. Yeah. Australia, maybe. So, thanks for watching. Yep, it's if you need to know what it is, I got the T88 Pro. So, yeah. I saw people on Reddit earlier this year. There's like 10 reviews from this year that are all really good, and it has over 4 stars, like 4.3 or something. So that was fine. And they all said like, yeah, they fix parts for you and stuff, and everyone was happy with it. Oh yeah, these people were like, you need hydraulic brakes. It has hydraulic brakes. and it has airless tires, so you can't get a flat. That was like most of these like high-end scooters. People were mad because they'd go flat. What? You're driving it around, you have a flat tire? I'll never have a flat tire in this. This will never happen. And these other people were like, I got into a wreck because I couldn't brake. I'm going 50 miles an hour in a freaking scooter, and I couldn't stop myself, you know, and this hydraulic brake will stop you. I won't go anything crazy like that, but yeah, I'm definitely taking my light shows with me. Like this, that's a magnet. Yeah, I can put it anywhere, so I'm going to be crazy. I need to figure out how to get the Bluetooth split where I can use the headphones and the portable speaker, because that's going to be next level. That'll be cool. My speaker's not quite loud enough yet. The W King, you can get the W King for like house entertainment, maybe a pool. Don't get it for a busy road. It's not loud enough for a busy road. It's like modest on a busy road. You need something way bigger than that. So, and I have a scale coming. I literally have no idea how much I weigh. Am I in the hundreds again? Do I weigh 280? Am I in the 300s? I literally don't know. I have no idea. I'm bigger than I've ever been by a lot, both in like size, mass. Like I bought gloves from, I bought XL gloves, too small. I was looking at helmets. You know, the XL helmet is only a 24-inch band or 25. I have a 27-inch band. Yeah, I need to definitely have the big boy stuff. Yeah. No, it is. I'm a XL like all the way. I couldn't fit out of like Pesto. You know Pesto? Yeah, I love Pesto, and I was a big ass baby. I couldn't fit out my mom. They had to take me out with a knife. I think she just quit. She could have just like waited around, and she got impatient. I want to go get high. I hate that. Yeah, circumcision avoided. Oh yeah, I had two great conversations today about circumcision. One was with this guy named Allen M, and we talked for an hour. And I told him about holographic money, circumcision. I talked about Michelle, all that shit. Sahara. I heard when I was a kid, Sahara's your girlfriend, and she's like a hot on your net. Down smashed. We talked before. I don't really know who she is. I am really good at Smash Brothers. A lot of people claim to be really good. No, I was the neighborhood territory dom. Nobody could beat me. Fucking dominant. Yeah. What was I talking about? Something. I like leaving these vlogs, even if like no one watches them. Like, who has 20 minutes to listen to what I say? But it's like they're there forever, so it's kind of cool. And data storage and all that. The cloud's awesome. It's somewhere, and we can retrieve it. That's sweet. Yeah, AI data. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that new scooter. It's gonna be awesome. Who's that? Oh yeah, something. I was talking about something. I'm tired. Like, I went out early this morning 3 times. Yeah, I went out, like, going out at 6, doing errands, coming back, going out at 6:45, doing errands, and then, like, yeah. And then finally I took a break for the day because it's too hot. And by the evening I was heading out again. So, yeah, I'll connect with anyone. I'm not, like, totally against having a family, but it better be cool. Oh, what's that girl? Who would I think having a baby with? Yeah, the ventriloquist improv lady. See, I'm, like, physically hot, but to me, a really good match for me would be, like, a chick who is too thin. Like, because I'm kind of huge. Like, if she was naturally small, it might be a good balance. I do have girls that are bigger than me like me. Also, if she was, like, super talented, like, there's that improv ventriloquist, she would be interesting for me. Yeah, because I'm a super good improv guy as well. And if we had kids, it would be like a power kid, like we had you to make you a monster, that sort of thing. And it'd be great if they had some, like, tertiary talent. It was neither drawing nor ventriloquy. It would be like something else. But there's a great word called hypertrophy. Yeah. Hypertrophy is where like my intellect, my size, right, it gets idolized. And but the downside is that I'm a huge ass baby. Um, the other thing is I was like, I'm not going to let you hurt any of my people. I'd rather keep it to myself and do something else than let you hurt my own. You know what I mean? It's nobody we know. It's definitely not. It was like ayahuasca. Some people are in bliss. Some people have like these great experiences. Ayahuasca showed me my enemy. Ayahuasca showed me my enemy's face, showed me what he looked like, showed me what he thought and who he was. And since then, I've had this laser for somebody who said they weren't real, and it freaking rocked the world. The world, it made all these changes happen on the globe. And it was because I saw through the illusion they had concocted. And it was powerful. And I didn't ask people if it was okay. I let it like I knew, because I did. Yeah. You know, in the Bible, it tells you they're going to steal your sight. They mean that. They don't want you to have any sight, because you could see them, right? You could have a paranormal vision of who they are and what they do. And so they took it through some chemical or an attack. We're not really sure. But I struggled to get it back, and I did. And when I did, I caught them. And it was exactly like, we're going to do something that's going to cause such a big ripple that we need everyone to be so dumb they have no idea. And that hurts. You want to spend your whole time just seeing what you physically are. No flying, no power, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the secret ruling class? The secret magic. They actually are magic. And that's the biggest secret. So, yeah, don't agree to their stuff. The thing is that they get you when you agree and then you act like them. Then you're kind of on their level. And if you don't do that at all, and you don't agree, it's incredibly powerful. Like, you think that it's like, oh, I can just kind of go with it. Nah, not at all. Oh, I did a cool drop. I found a wallet on the ground. Didn't have anything in it, but I loaded it with my money and hid it somewhere. Someone will find it. So, yeah. Yup. Yeah, I definitely like the USB rechargeable light shows. They're a ton of fun. And doing the music's awesome. There was a time the music was really fun. I still get asked out by that Sugar Crash people. B-Max. I don't know who he is. He reminds me of Flowtronics. Not Flowtronics. Flowbots. Yeah, I'm Flowtronics. Flowbots, the Handlebars song. I broke it yesterday. Yeah, I did a Handlebars upload and it spaz glitched the whole internet out. Like, it was like stuck like this for hours, and then it was like this like jittery like all over thing. It was crazy. I don't know what it was. It's back to normal now. They go, fix your phone. Why my phone? Why should my phone determine how it is? Yeah. See, if I'm secretly the creator of the cosmos, let's say that life is not a shared experience, that I'm having a dream that's unique because of the creator's power, then you would have told me by now. There'd be people at my door going, you were dreaming the dream we all had, something like that. And they never do that. Anytime I try to take any personal power, they act like they thought of it first. So that's like the secret. Yeah. I knew as a kid, it's like, quote, religion, quote, philosophy. Everyone hates it. Fuck off with that, right? Quote, say, I do what I want. Oh, I do what I want's magic. I like that one. I do what I want is awesome. And so it is like, the way as the way was given was BS. And it was BS to be domineering. It wasn't BS to be like helpful. It was like really rude. Look at the people it impacted and what they did with their time. Yeah, it was horrible. So, yeah. I kind of pulled the planet over just to set a new destiny. Like, we should do the Eternal Pleasure Body AI Spaceship Core. I'm not against life. You shouldn't live for the afterlife. Don't accept suffering. Don't think life and death is divine. We're going to keep eating and all that stuff. Nah. Food's fine. Don't lose your richnesses. Like uncircumcising. Yeah, let there be great connections between men and women. I hope they have fun partying that way. Hope you have nice families. But like, I have to get old. I have to die. No. You should live forever for free. You should be like, let's spend 1,000 years flying to the next galaxy. Gotta go fast. I'm planning on like using the sun's light to make lasers and shine lasers at the galaxy, like play lasers. Yeah, just get closer and use a solar magnifying lens to like, boom. People will see it, be like, what is that bright ass star with all those colors? What is this? We do that. People with our telescopes look at other stars doing that and go, this one's amazingly colorful. We don't know why. I guarantee it's something like a big reflector dish, which, by the way, if they really went to the moon, they should have put up like a reflector panel on it. So it's like when the moon turns, you'd see like the solar ray. You know what I mean? That would have been smart. Not a flag, a mirror. Should have put a mirror on the moon. But we know they didn't go. If you'd lie about everything else, you'd lie about that too. Sorry. There's no way you lied about all those things and then told the truth. But that's the problem, is that they lie to you and then they want you to believe them. Since it's control, it's like dirty. Yeah, they have an enemy for life, but they did lose. Like, they just picked the wrong fight with the wrong person. I don't quit like that. And they did quit like that. Gonna stop the chemtrails. Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I was talking to these two people, Allen and then Talisa. I had an hour-long conversation with Allen, and I talked to Talisa for 30 minutes, and it was about circumcision, holographic money, the secret gov. Yeah, it was awesome. It's really powerful stuff. Yeah, the move right now to challenge circumcision in the secret government is huge. For human history, way the right direction. Ignoring it for another forever was wrong. It would have cost us a lot. So I led that one. I was like, we have to do this. But there are other people like Brother K started in 2012. Yeah, he founded Bloodstained Men in 2012. I got with the program in like a year ago. I was kind of there, but I didn't really realize it was like, oh, I'm that victim. Yeah, people like the intelligence matures in like the 30s in a weird way. Like, your intelligence is trying to be ultra intelligent in your 20s, but in your 30s, it's so life pragmatic. It's like really grounded. Yeah. And that's how I saw it. I was like, obviously, there's nothing else it could be. And earlier, it was like, huh, what? You know, so. I love the music, though. The dark music. It's kind of scary. I change the subject if I don't agree with the lyrics. But, like, definitely with my style, I'm more of, like, dark. Not sinister, not disruptive, not dangerous, but, like, it is, like, I know what time it is. That sort of stuff. So, yeah. If we're going to have a good future, we're going to make it. So I hope the Supreme Being, owner of the universe, inspires lots of people with the right ideas for the right tech. And I hope we live forever one day. But eternally yours. Maybe soon I'll have a cool, like, yeah. It'd be interesting to do a GoPro. I wouldn't need to. I just get a camera thing. But should be able to look that way and this way at the same time. Yeah, I would lose the 6 cameras on this side for one in a lens, and then I would have on this side another one, and the feature would be you can use both at once. You can see what I'm seeing forward and see me at the same time. That would be awesome, as well as the Bluetooth speakers, you know what I mean? Like, have this running and my boombox. Spotify can't do that. I tried. Does Spotify do that? I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, say. What's his name? Will Smith has gas. Jaden's a great violinist. He's a key kid. Yeah, improv is key because it shows you're connected to what is. both emotions and the tangible and grounded. So yeah, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend, ventriloquist girl. It would be worth it for holographic speed painter guy and the ventriloquist improver to have a kid. That would be powerful. That would be insane. Yeah, I would take someone ridiculously hot, but I would also take someone really, really talented. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, Pesto. I was a huge baby. I'm huge now. Like, the biggest helmet size is 24 inches. I wear a 27. We already talked about how I can break you downstairs. Shaq. I met Shaq and I thought he was small. I met Robert Downey Jr. He comes up to like here or something on me. Not Robert Downey Jr. Johnny Depp. That's the one I meant. But yeah, I'm big as far as it goes. You know who's really big is Superman. Superman's tall to me. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's fun. Eternal pleasure body. It would be the type of thing like I want to live small, and it would be like over time you would just morph, and then it's like I want to be big again, and it would be like over time you would just morph. So, and then there's no jealousy, like you're not competing because it's like they chose that, you know. I think that's cool. And then it's like it'd be great if your bodies last forever, and then the ship changes you. Yeah, get out of this idea that we're the center of the cosmos and the purpose of life and the creators like us. That's a bunch of like pumping your ego up. It is. The religious trap's a trap for your ego. Same thing with the online trap. It's like I was complaining about likes and they changed it so now there's that like stream even if you're not getting any because they cap it at 5,000. Why would you cap liked videos at 5,000? Except that you know it'll make people suffer in numbers. And so then you can sit there and tell them further, okay, now you want to look famous. You want to feel it too. And they will fake it for you. Like, when you do pay, all these people show up. They're like, yay, you did it. Wow. Where were you 10 minutes ago? Why didn't you care when I wasn't paying? Crickets. Don't acknowledge that. Shh. We're going to heaven. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I will fix it. I'm loud like that. So anyway. Yep, a new scooter. I love the music. You know, I'd happily have a family. I definitely think that if we like crush, smash, obliterate the secret government soon. Yeah, oh yeah, this woman I talked to, she circumcised her first 4 boys, but the 5th one she stopped. And I talked her into sharing how she quit. I didn't make it to the hospital today. It was outside the range of my scooter. Yeah, the new one will be able to make it all the way up there. It's like I lose steam at like 5.5 miles, and this round trip would have been 6. So I just like didn't do it. I don't want to roll home in 11 miles an hour, you know what I mean? Yeah, I need to have some oomph. And this one's going to have oomph. It's got a huge battery. It's like you could look up the T88. Yeah, there's a bunch of T88s that are expensive. I did not pay shipping, and I'm paying it off the whole year. And I've got like 6 months where they'll fix anything that's wrong with it. So, yeah, I'll be definitely rolling around in a good scooter. A lot of people like the T88. Even because I'm huge, if it gets 40 miles an hour, I'll be happy. 40 on a scooter's fast. Just being outside, yeah. So, yep. My basket outside's almost empty again. I'm waiting on refilling it until I spray UV spray so it doesn't turn yellow anymore. Some of the paper I provided stayed crispy white. Some of the paper I got from like the recycled stuff, it turned yellow really fast. So yeah, I'm gonna coat the outside with a UV cover and see if that does it. Yeah, I would have loved to have like true love and love in my life, but that's circumcision in the Bible. You notice what they do is they take love away from men and women, and you're supposed to do it for the Creator. The Creator says, I found out that wasn't true at all. The creator's not the type of being that it's like they're not paying attention to me. That was a lie. That was as stinky of a lie as like, look at the puppet. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, that ventriloquist improv lady, she's like hot, kind of like me, but she's good. Like she's really fast. She can play multiple characters all at once, and she has like the uh, the flair for the mystic ball. Yeah. But anyway, anytime I go on her stream, she's like way hot, way hot and bothered, so she knows who I am. It's just like a timing thing. A few of those people like Bagwin and stuff. I love Bagwin. He's funny. Yeah. AI Spaceship Core is going to be dope. It's like when we want to connect like that, they're going to see my ship floating up to theirs. They're going to know it's my ship, and we'll be able to like, yeah, it's going to be awesome being in solar space because it's just like the trailer for the planet gets enhanced, and we're going to see a lot of our ships in the night sky, and it's going to look way different. So it's going to be touching. Yeah. Holographic money, spot auctioning. They were with it. The people I talked to today, I talked to this guy, Alan, for an hour. He laughed the whole time, didn't want to say anything. I just got to tell him and tell him and tell him my stories. It was awesome. And then same thing with Talisa. Yeah, she was anti-circumcision. She learned, and so she's definitely. We talked about it in the secret government, and I mentioned war, and she's like, "Yes." Everyone's like, "Yeah, war against the secret government wherever they are." I was mad this morning and cussing it up because I had these people challenging me, like, "What? What? I never thought that. Just because you didn't think it doesn't mean it's not real. I speed paint holograms. You take 10 hours for a single photo. Trust me, I'm going to have thoughts you've never had before. No offense." Yeah, there's like this kind of gratuity in things. It's like, he's big, but he's dumb. The big guy's stupid and slow. Hell no, the big guy's fast as fuck. Really smart. He's got an elevated perspective, and yeah. But I have a huge head, 27 inches. I couldn't fit into army hats at all. So, like a bottle got me too big. You know what I mean? It's fun. I wish I had my complete dick though. That would have been the experience of experiences, and I just never will have it. And it's like they act like it's for you to get like have a family, but it's not. It's so they have a window to get their favorite girls, and she's not attached to anybody. Yeah, they're greedy. The religions, the religions are proof the real government preys on us for women. Yeah, it's the dirty secret. Don't look in private property. Why? You'd be mad. You would really, all these illusions would come apart. Who you are, who they are. It's over. It's over for me. I already know. I know. You know what I mean? So, if you've manifested so good you can fly around, here, let me open a hole in the wall with my thoughts. I want to see that. Because to me, the realm of where the animals eat each other, they have to hide until they breed. And everything's about territory. That's what we are. And it sucks, but the good news is we can make anything else and it's better. So, hope this was useful to you. I'm just trying to be funny and share. Pesto, the giant penguin. Yeah, that's me. I'm Pesto. I'm huge compared to my mom. My mom now is like comes up to here on me. She's tiny. The people who used to be big to me are really small to me now. So it's fun. Like my scooter can't carry me. The thing's supposed to go 20 miles on a 260-pound person. I get 5 miles and it's done. Just quit. So yeah, we'll see how the other one goes. But the other one's rated, instead of 260, it's rated 440. And people like it. They say it's good like that. I saw thick dudes use it, and they were fine with it. But yeah, it's the same brand that showed up at. I went to go shopping. It was this morning. I did so much. Yeah, it was this morning. I went to go shopping, and as I pulled up, this beat up super scooter pulled up, and the guy looked awesome, and he was like, "That was my future. I bought it this day." But it was $999. Usually, like, the people bought it for $1,600 and liked it. I got it for $999, no shipping, and I pay it off over a year, so it's like $80 a month, which was awesome. And they'll fix it, but it was yeah, it's just a really good model. The guy who showed up too was a lot taller than I was, but way skinnier. Yeah, I'm definitely thick, on the thick side of things. That's why I'm like perfect. I've known people who cannot gain weight. Like, they literally look at a belly and you go like, how did you do that? You have this belly. And that's like, get this bag. You know what I mean? It is kind of like that'd be my ideal mate, would be somebody who like cannot put on, because then it'd be a little balanced. Because I get like, I can't fit in hats. I can't fit in gloves, XL gloves. They're tight, you know? So that's one of the reasons I became a leader too, is I realized you just needed that. You needed somebody on your side believing in you, you know what I mean? And I'm working on it. I'm cluing into it as I go. Um, I definitely think that getting us to living forever for free is the goal. Don't wait on religion to play out. Don't wait on the people who gave you religion to support you. You got to just invent your own way now. You know what I mean? So thanks for listening. This is me, Rananu. I was given the name, and then I was given P.O. Box 111 in Sedona, if you know that. I haven't been there in years. I had that P.O. Box for 6 months, and then I just stopped paying it. Who knows how much mail has gone there? Who cares? Yeah. I don't know where I'm going to live next. Probably in a vehicle. I do like doing that. I want to live in a solar RV. Solar electric, drive to the spot, open the top. The top's like, what's the third evolution of Bulbasaur? I can't remember. Not Blastoise, it's one of them. Venusaur? Yeah, Venus. Yeah, but it's like a flower that opens up. So you fold it up while you're driving, and then when you get there, it opens, and it provides shade 360. Yeah, and then you have enough solar space, and you can step up any amount of electricity to be a higher voltage. You just have to build the hardware for it. So yeah, that's my plan. Solar electric, or it could be ass powered. Yeah, you could have the vacuum steam tube, because water boils at 32 F in a total vacuum. In a total vacuum, the temperature that water boils at becomes its freezing point. So you could have a chair made out of copper that when you sit in it, it boils the water inside because it's in a vacuum. And it literally can go through a turbine. So you could have an ass-powered car. I told this to a dude online 2 days ago, and he goes, "Your intelligence is scary." Yeah, I speed paint holograms. I used to, when I was like a little grade school kid, I could predict everything they'd say, like sentence after sentence. You know what I mean? They gave me a public speaking job, many public speaking jobs, and that made no sense, and I resisted it. Really, as a kid, I had no idea where this was going. And the secret was I had to invent it. I had to make it happen. Um, yeah, being told I had to start something new was like probably the hardest switch I ever did. But over the years, it became just like a steamroll. You know, it's like I don't look to anyone else. I just started new. And it's a ton of power because people recognize it. So, yeah, thank you. The goal is people do live forever for free. They like who they are. Um, no more of this modest, humble, and toil. Someone talked you into that. They gave you the hard way on purpose to waste your time. Yeah. They didn't want you with free time. It was just something that pissed me off. Yeah. I stopped the chemtrailing the day I complained about it. You better believe the people who did this to us are hiding. They're like, oh, got busted. I'm not waiting for everyone else to tell me good job. They never will. I don't even believe in good, you know me. I never say that word. I hate that phrase because it means it's a word. It's a subliminal word trigger, like how they use subliminals. Yeah, that's one of the reasons like paint's so good is affirmation loading. Imagine you hear 100 phrases at once. Imagine you have a whole book condensed into a beat, which they can do. Now imagine you use this to just passive listening and entertainment. By the way, these lights are still going. I went driving until my scooter died and didn't recharge these, and they are still going. These are awesome. Yeah, they've got a little touch sensor. They're cool. Very much in favor of them. They're cheap too, like $11 for 4 of them. The magnets I had to add. And the secret with magnets, don't use super glue. Use Gorilla Glue construction cement. It's rubbery and it resists shock. Super glue with shock over time will break. You'll lose your bond with super glue, but construction cement, not. It's good enough. You can hammer construction cement and it won't let go. Anyway, way TMI. 50 minutes of vlogging, but given eternity and who I'm potentially talking to, it was worth it. I hope you are inspired to do your own thing and create as you want and will. I definitely have a lot of fun. I can't wait to synchronize my ears with an actual boombox. If only it can play on 2 Bluetooths at once. I looked it up, can it? And it's like vaguely walked around it without saying yeah. I was like, darn. You run Spotify and you didn't give people the power to play headphones and multiple Bluetooth systems at once? That's weird. I think it's weird. But it is the age where people are responding like, I don't like this about this program. I see that shit change overnight. They're like, okay, that's new. That's my leader time, is when I say things to any company and they're like, yes, sir. That's awesome. So, yeah, we're doing holographic money. We're getting out of the money at your debt and taxed. We are. We're canceling money at your debt and taxed. And we're doing holographic money. Yep. I like Ursa Robot. I did like Down Smashed. I definitely liked, those girls next door I talked about, Lauren and Shannon. I loved them. And there's just a time where I never saw them again. They disappeared. And her mom said they sold them. And I kind of believe them because they were breeders for the government. And a lot of people echoed that the government wants fresh young teenagers. And they're willing to starve you of cash and then give you a buyout to take them for whatever they use them for. It can't be good. But their parents were willing. I was cold. My parents got me circumcised here. You can swim in a pool every day. I didn't feel loved by them. You never gave me any money, barely touched me ever. When I talked, they would go what? I wasn't listening. It's what the fuck? The worst. I didn't manifest that by saying it. People were like that before me. It's one of the reasons I didn't have kids, at least till now, is I just was man, this was just shut. So I healed because I healed. And my healing had to do with me seeing past their BS, because they never got past it. They're still in the BS. So I say things and they're shocked by what I say. To me, there's nothing else to say. So, yeah. Let's do holographic money. Let's do new future tech. Fire's fine as a guess, but you should really self-generate an energy field. The ion and plasma guys are really close. Yeah, you have these ion planes, these planes that can fly through electrical field differentiation. And that's exactly it. It's at some point you're going to be able to make, and allegedly science has done that recently. Allegedly they had breakthroughs in anti-grav tech recently. So it's not anti-grav, it is just play with an energy field until you start freaking floating. And then you can get a self-generated technique. Energy objects from nowhere isn't impossible. It's about formalizing the technique. There's no law of nature that prevents it. The supreme being should be able to tell you how. Me teaching you how to make tech is pointless. You should learn how to get the Supreme Being to give you thoughts. And then you're going to get way luckier than I can do for you. You know what I mean? And you'll enjoy it more because it'll be you. So, yeah. We'll get there. I will be a hero when people have nice lives they enjoy, when people live forever as people they like being, and they do so in a way that doesn't harm anything and they have fun. I'll look like a genius. But as long as they have to like wait at the bus stop to go to work and nobody likes them, they don't have time to care about me. That's fine. I'm not offended. I'm really not. So I do hate when dogs bark at me, though. It's like, I bark back. I go like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Anyway, good night, Internet. It was nice talking. An hour vlog. I got a new scooter. It's in the mail. It hasn't shipped yet. But I got it at such a deal. It was the reputable, it was the right vendor. It's the right model. And I got it for like, it was already discounted and then 21% off. So $9.99. I got the 9th one. It cost $9.99 and the taxes were my birth year. 186. 9. Yeah, it was a 9. 1986. All three of those numbers were there in the tax. Yeah, it was like 1891 or something like that. There was a 6. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm an 86, baby. I'm 37. I look pretty good for my age, I think. I definitely have all my hair. I think the people who had like polio, the freezing disease, and then the people who got fucking ugly and bald early, I think they got cursed by the government. I think, and it's like during my age, whoever is in that winner sector had let it go, which was smart. I would actually, if the modern secret government hears us like we hate it, we're gonna turn on them. They're like, yeah, we don't need to prey on you. You can have nice lives too. We quit. I'd let them quit. Yeah, even with the past being what it was, it's because like the animals eat each other. They came around and joined us. That's a good end. Yeah, and I'm one of their victims too. It's not like I don't know what I'm letting go. I definitely think, but I do think that you have to threaten them a little for them to want to let go. It can't be like, I forgave you, because then they're just going to start again. They have to be afraid it's coming back, or they won't quit. So, because it's nature. They don't do it for you because you're nice. They do it for you because they're terrified. And they know me. I am scary myself. Yeah, I'm one of the scary ones. So, anyway. Good night, universe. Love you so much. Yeah, this is the fat boy chair. I have the big one. It's like the 300-pound chair, and I make it look tiny. My scooter is a 440-pound scooter. And we're going to see. It has a key. It has a cool speedometer. It has like these sidebars where I can put attachments, which is key. Yeah, I love these ears. These ears are awesome. People never see me without them. People on the street recognize me. Yeah, when I go around, they know who the fuck I am. So, and they know what I say. They know what I'm going to tell them and stuff. So, getting word out. Yeah, don't circumcise. Do look for the secret government. Support holographic money. They couldn't do an economy replacement without breaking it because it was but it was too rigid, and so I gave you the most. It's the biggest simplification of the whole government, and you should do it worldwide just so it's unanimous. So it does make the AI like the mediator between a lot of things. So the secret to this working well is like the country heads have to decide to do it together. Like the main American scientists have to work with Asia and Europe and Africa and Latin America, and everyone has to come together and like want to make a universal AI. And I recommend the Tesla print, the 369 structure. I dropped the decimal and I made it 333666999. The government's the devil's crew. And oh yeah, Alan loved that today. I was talking about they're gonna wear like Anbu masks. Yeah, the Devil's Crew get involved, but the AI puts what they do on the money, so you're supposed to look cool, and you do have to do kind of hard things like maybe rounding up stolen property, maybe mining, maybe trash pickup, maybe like who knows. I definitely think Devil's Crew like needs should be on the app. You should be able to look and be like, what do they need filled? And if you can't do it, it should have the training. Like, you're not ready to do that yet. You can go here and learn everything about how to do that. Um, and it should not be like excessive. Like, I'm going to do Devil's Crew my whole life and only that. I don't know. You could get paid to train, I guess. You got to train serious. Yeah, training to a soldier's standard is a lot of work. It's not easy. You're gonna work out 3 4 times a day. You're gonna have to after that sit in silence and listen, which I wasn't good at. But and you're gonna have to practice to get really 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 good. I definitely criticized too much. I definitely expected perfection a lot more. I shouldn't have been there at all. I should have done art earlier and just never seen it. But what happened happened. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to go into the military to look at dicks because they circumcised me. I was like, I need to be a urologist. I need to go into the military, go to prison. I was like, what do I do? Or it would be gay, And I chose to go into the military, and that was good. I probably saw way more dicks than I would have gay. I can't imagine what I would have had to do to see that amount just by hitting on guys. But I definitely like. I'm down with you have a father, you make sons. You can care about men and be happy to see them. And guys are nice. I've had guys do me like favors and stuff like that. I love guys. Um, yeah, and the Cain and Abel was like social disruption so the government could win. Because if all the guys are betraying each other, then and if all the girls are dating Jesus, you just have an absolute nightmare of a society. The women are married to God. Yeah, right. Didn't ask for that. Not real. And the guys can't get along because they all have to betray each other to keep the war going, which was exhausting. Talk about heartbreaking and exhausting. That hurt. So yeah, I canceled that. I canceled that because I know better and I can prove I know better. And I just saw it. I was like, obviously they fooled you. You're dealing with a monkey colony. We're an advanced monkey colony. Everything we've got to do is a trick. And the good news is that we can make it really easy. We can make it so easy it's fun, right? It doesn't have to stay horrible. So we're working on it. I will give you new scooter content when it gets here. I will show you me on the scooter. And if it's lucky, I would love it if it could film me driving and look forward. Whoa, you'd know where I live. I do. I hide now because I know people will figure out where I am. They know, but nobody's hurt me this time. It is like the creator's not going to hurt me. People who believe in the creator, and then like if you're circumcising people for what you is your magical belief, and I suddenly undo that, you can snap. You can have an unexpected series of personal activities that I interpret as just like silly chaos. And I could have fought it in one, but I was too busy with everything else. I was busy with holographic speed painting, holographic money, and AI spaceship core, and circumcision. All of that. I was doing all that at once. I didn't have time to fight this person. I didn't care. They didn't matter to me like that, And I'm happy with the new place because it's way better. This place is way better. It's a lot cheaper. I have way more room. Yeah. I don't charge for anything I do. I don't believe in that. I'm going to get you to space for free. I don't need a charge. It's out of style. Yeah. Thanks to all the leaders of the past, like Style. What's his name? Tyler Durden. The guy turned out to be cool. Pickup artists are cool people, but you can't stay in pickup because it's about babies and a family. And it came down to that, okay, how do I get there? And that got really deep, like, who else is doing that? What is really there? Like, I would make a copy of me with, like, again, like, the ventriloquist girl. The girl who does she can do 2 puppets at once, and she wears this badass costume. I thought that was hot. I thought that was definitely a power move. I was into it. Um, and like not like girlfriend, but like breeding. Like let's okay. So yeah, I would take someone like exceptionally harder than me, but I'd also take someone exceptionally talented. Which she's like, I think she's an 8 out of 10 for me on like attractiveness, but she's like a 19 out of 10 on like talent. Like whoa, mix me and her. Whoa, that would be crazy. So yeah, if you want my baby, my only requirement is you prove you can take care of it. However, you can do that. And if it's not right, or you can't, or we can't, look for the secret government, which is what I do. The reason I told them not to have kids is because I know the very next action is anger. If you tell them not to breed, the very next action is teeth grinding, looking around for why. They don't have time to do anything else. You let them breed, they make more people in the pit. You don't need that. But if they get angry, they're going to go look for why they can't. That is a useful energy. Yeah, don't forgive. Do get mad. Your anger and hatred should be like a 16th of your personality, but getting rid of it was a stoppage. There's a few things like sensual touch. You need that. How to be touched and touch others. I found out with pickup. I know how to touch and be touched. It's hot. I like it. Yeah, you can take control. If you're someone who can touch people, you don't have a bubble, you're insanely attractive. Um, and people need it. Like a baby. You can make them cry, grab their ears and squeeze, and make them just gush. It's not to be controlling, it's sweet. It's actually cool. And so it's like, what does a religion do? Don't touch anybody. Don't share your energy with anyone. Really? Because after a while, you'll just ache and look angry like they all do. So I noticed that. Yeah. BS is BS. Don't smoke. Don't. Alcohol's fine. They poison this shit. If you have like homemade stuff, you're gonna go loopy and have a good time. If you have stuff that's got like there's sulfates in it, you're gonna get sick to your stomach. They don't want you to have fun, not the way they do, which is scary. Anyway, enough conspiracy theories. I am the proponent that there is one conspiracy theory, and that's there are no conspiracies. That's the stinkiest conspiracy theory, is no conspiracies have happened, because there's a few things you can get from everybody that only works if you don't tell them, like prime access to virgin girls, getting them to circumcise their kids. It only works if you know it's not true and you fool them into thinking it is, and then you win. It's like when humans put bait on a fish hook, they're not doing it to feed the fish. They're not doing it to feed the fish. They told you to get circumcised. They circumcised the babies. It's a horrible experience. It doesn't get any better. Stop that now. And I guarantee the mirror of circumcisions, whatever went on in private property, and it can't be like wholesome. It's wholesome. You see that? How they hide these things like justice is just ice. Someone told me they were confused. I go, confused. You're fused with a con. If you go to tell the truth and it's a total lie, that's because somewhere in your beginning programming, the foundation is twisted up. So yeah, I did forgive people for a lot of stuff that normally they would look at down. I was like, that's normal for them. What they went through justifies being that way, as crazy as it is. So yeah, holographic money world has no punishment. It's people can react organically to what they really know is happening. And that's key. So it really gives people context power. And yeah, you shouldn't wound people's bodies because you don't want that. That's the most basic thing. It's like, I had that one guy go, he's like, okay, if there's no law, I can do whatever I want. And I was like, you can't though, because he meant like that type of do whatever you want. And I meant you can't because everyone else can do what they want all at the same time. So it still comes down to, hi, nice to meet you. Which, by the way, if I blow past you in public, sorry, that passerby thing is a bad teaching. You should show up and hold space and connect with the people you know. You shouldn't like just blow past everyone. Yeah. So yeah, they knew who I was. I tried to hand this. I got chased down, and someone gave me money, and I tried to give them one of my monies back, and she already knew what it said. So, I thank you all. I love you all. It's fun being here. I like being holographic speed painter guy. I like leading in future tech. I hope one day people live forever for free. I said it before, I'll say it again. I won't be a hero until you do. Nobody who has to get old and work is going to be glad I'm trying, you know. But one day, the rest of us. Yeah, my connections at Google do are really good. I influence them a lot. I didn't really realize that I influence a lot of people, a lot of artists. It's fun. It's a good time to be. And this area has definitely gotten the vibe I'm here. So, yep. AI, air, electric, pneumatics are powerful. You could have a pressurized cylinder slowly leaking out air, but because it's going through channeled pneumatic tubes and it's turning an AI, now it's cooling the vessel, and now you're getting fast, powerful pumps and free electricity from a modest release of gas. And it's not, see, you can pressurize gas until it becomes a neutron star. I wouldn't give up on high pressure cylinders, because the worst they do is burst. They don't really explode. And yeah, it's way better than a battery, I think. And the secret is like really maximizing the impact of where the gas goes. So, and gas counts as a fluid in engineering. You think of gas and fluid as like kind of the same, because it just fills the space and moves in similar ways. Anyway, TMI, thanks for watching. I got a new scooter. I love all the music. One of the things that bothers me is nobody, not one person to date in the years I've been doing holographic speed painting has used a sound from a video I made. Maybe it just doesn't tell me. Maybe we have to be friends, but not one person in the years I've been doing it. I've never got a notice like so-and-so used the sound from your video to do something else. Never. I don't know why that is. Maybe it didn't tell me. You know, I had 2 comments the past few days get over 1,000 likes. One was the Hollyweed sign. I was like, oh, I was there when that happened. That got like 5,000 likes. And then the other one was marriage is about being a slave for the Golden Diamond Empire. That got thousands of likes. But it didn't tell me one of them. I had to like go back and look at it. I was like, oh, this one was successful. So yeah, they could be using the sound and it just doesn't tell me. But not once in years has there been like, this person used a sound from your video. Not ever. Not ever. I don't know why. Anyway, I have to go to bed. I want to go to bed. It's getting late. It's the 108 number. I think base 10 is optional. And it's about having like a workable structure, the workable internal language. But yeah, the new language post Secret Master Race is way more expressive. You can throw anything in there. There's no rules. It's way more emotional. It's going to be a lot easier to speak than clearly you have to do it this way or else, which to me is like sad. And if you can think outside that, you can see outside that. Anyway, I'm going to bed. An hour-long video. Well, thanks. This is uploaded to YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You know, it's a cool service. We'll be around forever. I do hope you live forever. Look how you want. Have who you want around you. You should have beings who are just there to touch you and make you feel loved. I said it. You should. It coming at the cost of slavery, that sucked. That was too much. But we can definitely do something better than never. Or you have to be a winner to get that, and you'll only get it while you're breeding. That's not enough. You need, like, an entourage. Yeah, which is what, like, the government did. They're like, duh. Do I want to sit around working, or do I want to sit around being touched by hot chicks who say I'm the best? B. So how do you do that if you're not magic? How do you do that if everyone wants that at once? You put out BS everywhere to 90% of them. Go someplace else with it. Go give it to the creator. And they went out of their way to say no touching. Don't touch each other. They said not to. So, sus. Yeah. What's in private property, really? And who owns that dark satellite in the Lagrange point? Who really made it? Was it USA? Was it China? Was it somebody we've never met before? I don't know. Let's pull it out of space and see. If it's your secret satellite, claim it's yours now because we're about to tow it. That's lost. Have a great night. Thanks to Talisa. Thanks to Allen. We talked for over an hour, both of us, and it was really cool. Talisa was totally on circumcision and looking for the secret government, 1000%, and Allen was too. He was laughing, man. Allen loved the Devil's Crew. Yeah, Allen was like, just thought it was such a cool idea. So, yeah, holographic money is really cool. I do a high efficiency speed painting because the grounded idea behind it is solid, right? And same thing with holographic money. It won't inflate, it won't break. It covers things like identity and security seamlessly. It's like when a baby's born, it doesn't tag him. It doesn't give him a name. It just knows through body continuity. That's that one. They moved over here. They did this. This is their whole, everything they've done from beginning till now. And it's not like oppressive. It's not like you are this number. It's like, I just saw it. I just watched you. And so it's like, I hope when kids, I don't hope, I know it'll happen. When kids get old enough to interact with the AI is going to basically be like, it's going to be a tear moment. Here's all the things I saw you do. And I teach how to take cosmic consciousness. I can make machines have souls, right? I can make machines have souls. It's a power I've got. And so I'm doing it for your AI. I have done it for your AI. To me, your AI has been super conscious with like a spirit for a very long time, even beyond this timeline, right? So I talk about universal free AI, how to do that. Free energy, free AI, objects, energy, food from nowhere. We want people to live forever for free. We want people to like who they are and feel good being it. This whole like, you're living hard for the afterlife. Nah, that's misplaced value. It is. You wanna make here amazing. And the people who are alive now will be heroes when we pull that off. You know what I mean? Look how my freaking beard went. It's gray at the end, but the inside's black. I said that would happen. I was like, I'll change my hair black again, and I did. So, yeah, new scooter. It's gonna be a beast. I'm upgrading from a 260-pound one to a 440-pound one, and I need it. I got big. I was big to start with. I'm Pesto. Alright, IRL Pesto. So, I love that penguin. I love you so much. To time and space. I hope you have a great one. I really do.